The wars in the 21st century are having a changed look. Drones, loitering ammunition, and swarms are the way forward. India is also developing its own loitering ammunition. This is one engine which will power possibly an Indian-made loitering ammunition. I have with me Dr. Abhay. He is the director of the National Aerospace Laboratories, who is developing a Atmanirbhar loitering ammunition. Sir, what is loitering ammunition and what is the state of development in India? And why do we need and where is it being used?
So, as the word loitering says, basically these are vehicles which fly at a certain altitude away from enemy detection, and they are loitering in the general area where they have to operate, waiting for a target of opportunity. And once that is spotted, then they get into the attack mode. Of course, all of it is controlled from ground, because finally it is to be, permissions have to be taken whenever we do such attacks. It has explosive charges on board, which will then detonate when the vehicle actually hits its target. So that is the significance of the word loitering.
So these are single use like Kamikaze drones?
Absolutely right. That's the word that is used for these kinds of drones. So they are single use.
Now, we have seen use of these in Ukraine and in the Middle East. Are the development work on our ammunition, and will this engine be used? Will it be similar to those?
If you see the lower speed drones, which are typically used for such applications, this engine particularly and the family of engines that has been developed at CSRNL is perfectly fitting into that requirement. And we also have the design capability to scale it up to whichever capacity required in the future.
Now, what would roughly be the estimated weight when we have finally made? What would be the endurance and what would be the kind of explosive charge it can carry?
So today what we are targeting is this 30 horsepower engine can take up to about 100 kg or little bit in and around that all up weight, in which about 15 to 20 kgs of payload, as we call, or a warhead will be carried. And that will essentially meet the requirements of our armed forces.
So you're taking India to absolutely state-of-the-art modern warfare capability?
Yes, today the assets that are there with our services, we have studied with their help the capabilities of that, and we want to make sure that we are also Atmanirbhar in that sense.
So this was a little taster on what would be India's loitering ammunition. A Kamikaze drone which can get into enemy territory and fire at will after a long endurance. A must-have capability for India. And the National Aerospace Laboratories, part of the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, is developing just that capability which India needs. At the National Aerospace Laboratories in Bengaluru, Pallava, Bagla for NDTV.